still rising from the pavement, but the sunlight's growing thin. Windows open and slowly letting cooler air drift in. Laundry dancing on the balcony, streetlights waking one by one, and the city starts exhaling at the ending of the sun. Everything feels gentler now, like the world slowed down for us. No more burning afternoon, only quiet golden dust. When the wind softens and the evening starts to glow, every little worry feels lighter than before. When the wind softens, I can finally hear my heart beating slow and steady in the comfort of the dark. Ice melting in our glasses, old songs humming from the room. Your silhouette beside the doorway, painted by the silver moon. Barefoot steps across the floorboards, soft laughter in the air, and somehow the smallest moments feel like answers to a prayer. No need for perfect words tonight, no need to explain. Some feelings only bloom after the heat fades away. When the wind softens and the evening starts to glow, every little worry feels lighter than before. When the wind softens, I can finally hear my heart beating slow and steady in the comfort of the dark. Maybe peace arrives quietly now, with fireworks or rain, but through open windows and a cooler breeze at dusk. When the wind softens and the stars begin to rise, every fading summer color reflects inside your eyes. When the wind softens, I just wanna stay awake, holding on to moments that the night begins to make. Cool air, dim light, slow songs drifting through the night. Warm hands, quiet room, summer fading far too soon.
Peach-colored sky outside the window, city glowing soft and low. Glass reflections mix with twilight, like a dream moving slow. Mango sweetness on my lips, ice cubes singing in the drink, while the evening melts to amber and I lose myself in thought. Traffic lights like fireflies shimmer through the rainy glass, and the cafe jazz keeps floating like a memory from the past. Sunset smoothie, sipping colors from the sky, orange, pink, and purple light dancing in my eyes. Sunset smoothie, slowly fading into night. Every little flavor tastes like a beautiful goodbye. Rhodes piano in the background, soft grooves moving through the room, fast hi-hats and whispered vocals painting warmth into the blue. Your silhouette beside the window, hands wrapped around your cup, and somehow just feels more than enough. No need for complicated words, no need to explain. Some evenings are perfect just because they came. Sunset smoothie, sipping colors from the sky. Orange, pink, and purple light dancing in my eyes. Sunset smoothie, slowly fading into night. Every little flavor tastes like a beautiful goodbye. Maybe happiness is fragile, like the last light of the day, sweet for only just a moment, then it softly slips away. Sunset smoothie, as the stars begin to glow. City lights reflecting in the glass and down below. Sunset smoothie, even when the daylight ends, I will keep this mellow feeling flowing through my head. Neon glow, coffee steam, evening drifting like a dream. Sweet skies, soft light, jazz and summer in the night. Golden linen in the sunlight, moving softly in the breeze, hanging quietly by the window, like a slow summer melody. Coffee cooling on the table, dusty record spinning low, and the afternoon keeps glowing with the warmth I used to know. Tiny moments wrapped in amber, nothing loud, nothing grand, just the feeling of the season resting gently in our hands. Golden linen in the daylight, floating like a summer dream. Every fold and every shadow feels softer than it seems. Golden linen, warm against my skin, like the kind of peace you only find within. Barefoot walking through the hallway, wooden floors beneath my feet. Outside, cicadas sing slowly in the lazy evening heat. Your laughter through the doorway, sunlight caught inside your hair, and the whole room feels suspended somewhere weightless in the air. No rush in the quiet, no reason to escape, only golden light slowly filling up the space. Golden linen in the daylight, floating like a summer dream. Every fold and every shadow feels softer than it seems. Golden linen, warm against my skin, like the kind of peace you only find within. Maybe skies, golden in the sunset, glowing softly amber gold, holding all the fading warmth before the night grows cold. Golden linen still drifting through my mind, like a memory stitched together from another slower time. Soft wind, wooden floors, evening light through open doors, golden linen, summer glow, moving gently, moving slow.
And the daylight's still alive, golden colors pouring through the blinds, warm wind moving slowly through the street, summer breathing softly in the heat, people laughing from the rooftop bars, bikes rolling underneath the stars, and the city glows a little slower now, like it finally learned how to breathe. Everything feels softer, bathed in amber light, like the world is holding on to the edge of a night. Sunlight at 7 p.m. still shining on our skin, turning ordinary evenings into little films. Sunlight at 7 p.m. stretching shadows through the park, holding on to golden hours before the sky turns dark. Cold drinks sweating on the table, radio humming something old, your hair glowing orange gold in the light of evening roads, cars reflecting sunset colors, windows painted pink and blue, and every passing second feels like a memory brand new. No rush to go home, no need to say goodbye, we still have a little daylight left inside the sky. Sunlight at 7 p.m. still shining on our skin, turning ordinary evenings into little films. Sunlight at 7 p.m. stretching shadows through the park, holding on to golden hours before the sky turns dark. Maybe summer isn't really about the heat or ocean air. Maybe it's these glowing evenings and the people standing there. Sunlight at 7 p.m. even when the night arrives, I will keep these amber colors burning in my mind. Sunlight at 7 p.m. like a photograph in gold, tiny pieces of a season I never wanna let go. Warm breeze, city light, orange skies before the night, slow days, young hearts, watching daylight fall apart.
Raindrops still shining on the benches, clouds slowly fading into blue, children running through the puddles while the whole sky opens new. Fresh air after summer thunder, soft wind moving burst of color stretching quietly over me. Sometimes beauty comes so softly, you almost miss the way it starts, like a little light appearing inside a tired heart. Rainbow over the park, painting colors through the gray, turning every broken moment into something bright again. Rainbow over the park, after all the pouring rain, tiny pieces of hope falling gently like sunlight. Coffee cups beside the walkway, wet reflections on the ground, people smiling without reason as the evening comes around. You looked up and pointed slowly with that wonder in your eyes, and for a second life felt simple underneath the painted sky. No need for perfect endings, no need to understand. Some feelings only visit for a moment, then they dance away. Rainbow over the park, painting colors through the gray, turning every broken moment into something bright again. Rainbow over the park, after all the pouring rain, tiny pieces of hope falling gently like sunlight. Maybe storms are not forever, maybe healing takes its time, but every cloud can open to a little streak of light. Rainbow over the park, glowing softly in the dusk. Every color holds a memory of how far we've come. Rainbow over the park, even when the night appears, I will keep that gentle light somewhere deep inside my soul. Wet grass, cool breeze, sunlight dancing through the trees, quiet smiles, evening glow, watching colors slowly flow. Soft piano notes falling gently like morning dew, touching leaves. Slow breathing tempo, transparent atmosphere. Light ripples of melody, minimal repeating motifs, delicate pauses between notes, natural resonance and space. Slight emotional swell, like sunlight appearing after rain. Clear upper register piano tones flowing calmly without urgency. Quiet descending phrases, like droplets slowly slipping from leaves, lingering, soft sustain, ending with peaceful watching quiet moments pass. Then a golden light appears, breaking softly through the gray, turning every little puddle into mirrors made of day. After all the heavy weather, something warm begins to bloom, like the sky is slowly whispering, you'll be okay soon. Sunlight. Raindrops falling on the window, silver rivers on the glass, cloudy skies above the city, watching quiet moments pass. Then a golden light appears, breaking softly through the gray, turning every little puddle into mirrors made of day. After all the heavy weather, something warm begins to bloom, like the sky is slowly whispering, you'll be okay soon. Sunlight through the rain, shining on the aching streets. Tiny diamonds in the air, dancing gently First raindrops on the pavement, soft gray clouds above the town, windows fogging in the silence as the summer rain comes down. The familiar earthy perfume rising slowly through the street, like the world just took a deep breath after weeks of burning heat. June rain tapping on the rooftops, tiny rivers by our shoes, and every little sound tonight feels softer in the blue. Petrichor in June, floating through the evening air, warm rain and quiet streets, magic drifting everywhere. Petrichor in June, like a memory coming home, washing all the heavy thoughts until I feel light again. Umbrellas passing underneath the flickering traffic lights, coffee steam against the window on another rainy night. You smile beneath the thunder, hair damp from the storm, and suddenly this lonely city feels gentle and warm. No need to run away from the weather or the dark. Sometimes rain can heal the tired parts of the heart. Petrichor in June, floating through the evening air, warm rain and quiet streets, magic drifting everywhere. Petrichor in June, like a memory coming home, washing all the heavy thoughts until I feel light again. Maybe every storm is needed to make the colors shine. Maybe healing sounds like rainfall in the middle of the night. Petrichor in June, as the clouds begin to clear, street lights glowing on the road like reflections of our tears. Petrichor in June, even when the rain is gone, I will keep the scent of summer somewhere in my soul. Wet streets, cool breeze, rainwater falling through the trees, soft skies, silver moon, breathing in the June monsoon. Steam on the bathroom mirror, rainy light across the floor, outside the city's half asleep, behind the half-closed door, water falling soft and slow, washing off the summer heat, tiny echoes in the tiles, moving gently with the beat. 4 p.m. and nowhere to go, cloudy skies and radio, and for a moment all the noise feels so far away. Shower at 4 p.m., dreaming in the afternoon again, water drops and blurry thoughts floating through my head. Shower at 4 p.m., like the whole world slowed its spin, warm air wrapping quietly around my tired skin. Towel hanging by the window, thunder humming far away, cold iced tea upon the counter while the daylight fades to gray. Favorite song begins to play through the tiny speaker sound, and every little drop of rain feels calming falling down. No rush, no calls, no crowded dreams tonight, only steam and sleepy skies and dim off your shades. Lazy little summer days, tiny cubes against my teeth, cold sparks underneath the heat. Every crunch is sharp and bright, like fireworks in daylight. No plans, nowhere to be, only sunshine and a breeze, and your laughter mixing softly with the sounds of the street. Crunching the ice on a hot July afternoon, cold little diamonds singing summer tunes. Crunching the ice while the whole world melts away. Tiny frozen moments making everything okay. Lemon soda fizzing loud, music drifting through the crowd. Barefoot dancing near the shore, always asking for one more. Your fingers tracing water rings, talking about impossible things, and the sky keeps turning gold as the evening slowly rolls. Streetlights waking one by one, still not ready for the sun to go. Every second sparkling like a scene in slow motion. Crunching the ice on a hot July afternoon, cold little diamonds singing summer tunes. Crunching the ice while the whole world melts away. Tiny frozen moments making everything okay. Baby, happiness is simple. Cold drinks in the summer heat. Tiny sounds and tiny feelings turning ordinary sweet. Crunching the ice under neon evening skies, watching city colors reflecting in your eyes. Crunching the ice as the warm night settles in, holding on to moments we'll probably miss again. Cold cups, warm air, summer floating everywhere. Tiny laughs, city lights, crunching ice into the night. Ha, 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 ha. Paper fan on the blanket, waving slowly in your hand. Summer sunlight through the tree leaves, drawing patterns in the sand. Cold peaches in the basket, lemon water full of ice. Every little breeze feels softer in this golden afternoon light. No hurry in the air, only clouds drifting by, and your quiet little laughter floating underneath the sky. Paper fan on the blanket, moving with the summer wind. Tiny moments full of sunlight that I wish would never end. Paper fan on the blanket, soft shadows on your face, and the whole world feels slower in this warm and gentle place. Books and sandals by the riverside, picnic songs on low replay. Your hair dancing in the warm breeze as the daylight fades away. We draw circles in the grass, talking softly without plans, and somehow this lazy silence feels better than romance. Every second stretches long, like the colors in the sky, and I wanna stay forever in this quiet lullaby. Paper fan on the blanket, moving with the summer wind. Tiny moments full of sunlight that I wish would never end. Paper fan on the blanket, soft shadows on your face, and the whole world feels slower in this warm and gentle place. Maybe happiness is simple, tiny things we almost miss, like the sound of paper folding in an afternoon like this. Paper fan on the blanket, as as the evening starts to glow. Orange skies above the river, moving soft and slow. Paper fan on the blanket, still swaying in my mind like a little piece of summer. I was lucky enough to find warm breeze, quiet trees, sunlight dancing on the leaves. Paper fan, golden light, holding on to summer nights.
Morning air still soft and cool, empty streets outside of school. Windows open, curtains sway, summer slowly on its way. Clouds are drifting pale and white, sunlight stretching thin and bright, and the world feels half awake before the cicadas sing. Everything is holding still, like a breath before the heat. Tiny moments full of calm before the noise arrives, before the cicadas, before the burning afternoons. We were young beneath the sky, waiting for the summer bloom. Before the cicadas, before the endless buzzing sound, there was silence full of light, floating gently through the town. Bicycles against the wall, old basketball beside the hall, cold drink sweating in our hands, making careless little plans. Grass still wet beneath our shoes, morning painted silver blue, and somewhere far beyond the trees, July is waking up. No rush in the sunlight, no worries in our hearts, only quiet anticipation of days about to start. Before the cicadas, before the burning afternoons, we were young beneath the sky, waiting for the summer bloom. Before the cicadas, before the endless buzzing sound, there was silence full of light, floating gently through the town. Maybe every summer starts with a quiet kind of hope, a feeling soft and weightless before the loudness grows. For the cicadas, those peaceful golden mornings still echo through my memory like an old familiar song. Before the cicadas, before the heat wave skies, life felt endless in the glow of those slow and sleepy times. Open windows, cool and breeze, sunlight through the
AC blowing through the dashboard, ice latte dripping down my hand. Traffic lights reflecting softly on the windows of the avenue. Heat wave melting all the sidewalks, but inside we're cool and slow. Late July inside the city, moving nowhere, letting go. Cold air, soft songs playing low tonight, and your sleepy smile feels perfectly alive. AC and ice latte, cruising through the summer haze. Neon signs and faded skies passing slowly by. AC and ice latte, tiny heaven on a hot day. Nothing special, nothing grand. Still I never want this to end. Convenience store at midnight, plastic cups and melting ice. Street lights glowing pale orange under humid velvet nights. You lean back against the window, watching buildings blur away, while the radio keeps singing songs we'll probably replay. No destination waiting, no reason to rush, just the sound of city tires and your hand close enough. AC and ice latte, cruising through the summer haze. Neon signs and faded skies passing slowly by. AC and ice latte, tiny heaven on a hot day. Nothing special, nothing grand. Still I never want this to end. Maybe comfort looks like this: cold drinks in the passenger seat, escaping from the burning heat into a softer kind of dream. AC and ice latte as the dawn begins to break. Empty roads and silver light stretching through the quiet. AC and ice latte, little moments that remain even after summer fades. I'll remember this escape. Cold breeze, city glow, summer moving nice and slow. Ice latte, morning light, still driving through the night. Green grape soda in the cooler, ice, tiny bubbles sparkling in the light. Summer music playing on summer skies. Every little sparkle shines, reflected in your eyes. Green grape soda, even when the season fades, I will hear those bubbles pop inside my memory. Cold fizz, bright lights, warm wind drifting through the night. Sweet days, young hearts, summer glowing in the dark. Straw hat in the basket, rolling with the afternoon. Fresh peaches and paper napkins under skies of baby blue. Grass beneath our tired sneakers, clouds drifting slow and sweet. Every little summer feeling moves softly with the breeze. No hurry in the daylight, no reason to go home. Just sunlight on your shoulders and a place for us alone. Straw hat in the basket, swinging as we walk. Tiny golden moments hidden in our talk. Straw hat in the basket, summer folded small, like a little memory we can carry through it all. Lemon soda fizzing lightly, picnic songs from old cassette. Your laughter mixing with the wind, like a sound I won't forget. Shadows dancing through the trees, warmth glowing on your skin. The whole world feels slower than it's ever been. Every second stretches like the sunlight through the leaves, and I wish this quiet magic would never really leave. Straw hat in the basket, swinging as we walk. Tiny golden moments hidden in our talk. Straw hat in the basket, summer folded small, like a little memory we can carry through it all. Maybe happiness is simple, tiny things we almost miss. A woven hat, a picnic breeze, and afternoons like this. Straw hat in the basket as the daylight fades away, holding on to warmth from another easy. Straw hat in the basket, still swaying in my mind, like the softest little piece of a summer left behind. Golden